Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev. Hey, you on mute, bro. I can't hear you.
Hey, Dizzle.
There you go. Episode
435.
We here. We live on a Sunday. We got a lot to get into. I'm sure we're going to talk about probably the biggest thing that happened in sports this week. But before we get to that, we got to check in with the squad. Fellas, how was the week?
Shit was pretty cool. Just working, getting to it. Still trying to get this claim going. Like get all this all these repairs taken care of. Still working with insurance right now. Still waiting on them to approve the quote. So fingers crossed that it happens on Monday. I talked to the dude. Everything is in. It's like we're just waiting on the green light to get it popping. So. Fingers crossed, y'all put one up for your boy.
Yeah, for sure. How long has it been?
Since the incident, about a month. It's been about a month. So,
sheesh.
Yeah,
we need that number to be a little lower so you can keep some of that, pre-cent dollars you got. We need to get that cost.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this shit done. at this point, just get this shit done because we got extra flooring in our garage from when we got our kitchen and living or first floor done, so we got some of the material. So they was already telling me that we can probably shave some of that off, but yeah, just looking to get it done. But shout outs to Public Influence Battle. We went to their rap battle last night. That shit was pretty cool. They brought out, I don't know if y'all are big into rap battling, but a couple of the bigger names. They had Arsenal come out, and then they had Geechee Gotti come out last night. So they're doing this tournament style rap battle league, and it was pretty cool. Me and the wifey pulled up with a couple of our friends. Got some good food. Drinks wasn't crazy expensive, and the battles was good. Like even the openers, they was killing it, had us laughing. Vibes, it was good vibes, but.
Dope.
That's pretty much it for your boy.
I didn't get a chance to make it, but I think the best part about it started at 5.
Yeah, we were out of there and it was on time. Like they had a battle.
I know.
They had a 10-minute break, and then the next battle was up. 10-minute break. It was cool.
I love punctual. I love people that are punctual.
That's where I'm at with my nightlife right now. My nightlife consists of after work until about 8 or 9 o'clock, and it's only on Monday through Thursday. Like once I get to the weekend, I'm kind of in the house. So I ain't really pressed. I don't have to be out till 2 or 3 in the morning no more. I like them early ones. So.
Yeah, shit was pretty cool.
Oh.
It was on our to-do list. Me and my wife watched rap battles for years, still to this day. So never been to one, and Arsenal's actually her favorite. So when I saw this flyer, I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So yeah, dope event.
Dope. As for your boy, I had a decent week myself. Getting ready for one of my last Mother's Day at Edible. Wrapping this up soon, but we're getting ready for Mother's Day coming up. Pretty good week at work. My middle child had her second round of state testing. This was the history portion, so she knocked that out this week. I had Wayne's prom last night. That was super dope. They really turned up and had a good time. They said they had around 450 tickets sold, and about all 450 showed up. I think I told y'all they had a deal with the principal where they could do a little more risky dirty-ish music if they met some goals. They knocked those goals out. So the playlist they sent was 80% dirty, 20% clean. And I was feeling away as a dad. I'm like, man, I can't be playing these songs to these kids. It's 8:15. Like they just getting here. But
like what? Like what? What did you play?
oh man, I'm trying to think. They had a bunch of Drake for sure. That was a lot. I was surprised to see that. A bunch of Drake. I'm talking Hotline Bling, all that over. They had Young Dolph Preach. They had some J. Cole on there. They had some Usher. It was like older vibes. They had Rihanna, Umbrella. But then when they got to like some of the newer stuff, they had like, well, not quite newer stuff, but they had like the club vibe stuff. So they had like the Young Dolph and the No Hands and the Travis Porters and all that. You know, they had all their twerk songs, and it was just all around like it felt like my entirety of 17 years of DJing.
I'm waiting
into one playlist. But of course they had some of the new songs, the Nardo Wicks and everything else. But they was turned, bro. They had a really good time. Screaming songs. One part of the night was me and my wife got a good kick out of. I'm in my bag just playing songs. Everybody's having a good time. Next thing I know, I see a kid like holding the phone up with like the billboard, and I'm trying to read the screen, and like all the kids is looking at me, and I'm like, I can't see it. I don't know what it says. And somebody was like, Chief Keef. I'm like, really? So I'm like, I don't really know. The one that works for me is Finito. So let's see if they want this. So I play it, and it goes through the roof. They singing "Gas What I Smoke." They was turned up. So it was a good time. But shouts to the staff. The staff took real good care of me. I got to set up early. They had a hospitality spot where they had Jimmy John subs and stuff for the staff. So I was able to squeeze in there and give me a couple of those, and it was just an all around good night. But that was pretty much my week after that. So pretty sad.
Can we get a prom story? Can we get a prom story from each of us? Do each of us have a prom story they want to share?
Yeah,
go ahead, Dizzle.
I'll just be quick. Shout out to my dad. At the time, I was living with my dad, and he got out. He left the crib for me and the homies to like bring our dates back. Like we was turned.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Okay, pops.
Mine is a little similar without the parental access granted, but I had for my prom it was maybe an 8 to 11 type of deal, but our after prom was at Cedar Point, so we had like a 3-hour window between 11 p.m. and like 2 a.m. and like there was elementary schools and parks, you know, around our high school, and like I can remember pulling in with my date to a Pacific Park, and I promise you it was like 10 cars spaced out throughout this big parking lot, and I'm like, y'all are clowning, but I was car number 11, and we had our little moments, and then went home and got on the bus at like 2 a.m. and slept all the way to Cedar Point, and had an after prom at Cedar Point that was quite, you know, tiring as far as the no sleep, but it was a great time. So.
Yeah, man. I kind of touched on it earlier, and y'all know me, man. I'm a stickler for time. So shouts out to my date. No names, please. So there's nothing cooler, well, at least in where we grew up, there was nothing cooler than having a girl that didn't go to your school. Because like she's a mystery to everybody, but like I'm sure like nowadays with social media, everybody know everybody. But like, yeah, who you taking to prom? Who you taking to prom? So and so, like, oh, old girl from so and so school, like, yeah, like, oh man, da, da, da. So you get those I'm the man feeling because hey man, you bring in so and so, we know her since 7th grade, whoop-de-doo. Like, so you bringing some quote unquote elite talent to prom, whatever that you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
So I gotta you know what I'm saying, some feathers in the cap or whatever. Problem is, she lives on the other side of town. And you know, other side of town when you like 17, 18 years old is anything over, you know, 20, 25 minutes away.
You can't bike there.
Yeah. So, you know, we setting everything up, whatever. Make the phone call, like, hey, about to come pick you up. Okay. Get there. Nigga not ready. Nigga, I waited like an hour, dog.
I know you don't like that.
An hour. And you know, this is 1997, bro. So there's no like, all right, quick calls and everybody staying in contact with you on your cell phone or even text message or whatever. So like I get to the school, the little parade shit is over. I run to my homegirl house. She was like, yeah, they left like 30 minutes ago. They was trying to wait on you. Missed it. Dart over to my pop's house to get some pics. Dart up back to mom's house to get some pics. Nigga, I am fuming. Fuming. Nigga, I get there, finally get to prom. Niggas have eaten already. Niggas is up the dance floor, nigga. Nigga, I'm just like.
But you had the elite date, though. You had the elite date.
That's what happens. No names, please. No names, please. We still cool, but whenever we, run into each other or something like that, I bring that shit up. Like, yo, late ass.
Right.
Yo, late ass, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Big late vibes, man. That's just what a time. What a time. As for me, man, much like y'all, work, big work vibes all week long, taking care of business around the station. Yesterday I had a remote at Germain Honda of Beaver Creek. They got the 2026 Honda Passport totally redesigned. I mean, seeing like the little commercials or whatever. So I was like, shit, I've never done a test drive out there as many times as I've been out there. So I jumped in that joint, did a test drive. Man, they almost had your boy signing on that dotted line.
We almost got you.
Almost got me. Almost got me.
I thought you was gonna hold up some keys like they got me.
Nigga, listen. I'm not even fronting, man. That boy is cold, man. All the bells and whistles. Of course, they let me test drive the fully stock one with, you coughing that motherfucker windows roll down. Like this shit was crazy. And but no, I was like, let me holler at y'all when because it's so new, the lease terms aren't even out yet. It's like you can only buy it. You can only buy it. So I was like, I want to see what a lease is talking about. And it's like, well, you can't lease it yet or whatever. That'll probably be available maybe in the summer or definitely by September. So let's come back. I was like, all right, I'll come back and see what they talking about. But yeah, that boy is bad, man. I sent wifey a video. She was like, you better not. Mom's just like, go for it. So you got the two most important women in my life, one telling me to do it, one telling me not to do it.
Sounds about right.
basically. But other than that, man, that's about it, man. That's the only thing that's been popping with me. Nothing but work. Gonna go see Sinners again today. That's really about it.
Oh yeah, round two. It's like that.
Got a dub. Yeah, got a dub. Killer, what's good, bro?
Yeah. It is because I'm going again. Me and the wife probably gonna go to the drive-in.
There it is.
Okay. I'm gonna go check it out.
Killing it at the box office. Only had like a 20% drop from week 1 to week 2, which is great. You know what I'm saying? So get out there, support, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
All right, let's jump into it, man. Killer, what's popping in the world of sports, man? What's going down?
Man, we got NBA playoff news. We got a lot of things shaking up, a lot of close series. Let's start with some yesterday stuff. So yesterday we had, let me pull it up here.
Yeah, I didn't even get to watch the games for real.
I was busy. Cleveland dominated the shit out of Miami.
Without Darius Garland.
124-87.
Wasn't needed.
Cleveland is up 3-0 in that series. It's dope that Miami were the 10th seed to make the AC, but it's showing that they are the 10th seed and they can't fuck with the top tier of the East. So looks like Cleveland gonna sweep this thing on out. What y'all think?
Yeah, man. I feel like obviously the Cavs are gonna win. But if the Cavs are able to sweep, I think that speaks a lot about growth. I think that speaks a lot about maturity. I think that speaks a lot about, like, hey, man, how focused this team truly is on trying to make a run to the NBA Finals, man. So if they're able to get the sweep, I will be super pumped. But ultimately, I still think the Cavs are going to win in 5. I think the Heat will get you 1. I think they'll do something on Monday to get a dub.
Cakewalk.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dizzle. Sweeps, get the brooms out.
I hope so.
Speaking of brooms, OKC got the job done, looks like, without the Ja Morant-less Grizzlies. 117, 115 to win the series for nothing. Didn't get to watch any of this. Didn't get to see any highlights of this. So I don't know nothing other than the box score, but it looked like it was a decent game. Not no blowout.
No Ja, no chance, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga been getting cooked since he was fine in the West. What was that, like 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
Yeah.
It's been all bad since.
Yeah. I have questions. And before I have my question, I want me to put this out there. Ja, we're done here. We're done. When the camera panned to him and he did this shit, like the camera on my face, like he walking out of court or some shit. We're done here. So
and then they switched angles. They just switched the camera angles.
We got you covered. So Dizzle, this is my question for you. You play 2K. How real are the injuries on there? Because in NBA, these niggas are hurt all the time. Yeah. How real are the injuries? Do dudes get hurt every single game like they do in real life?
No. That wouldn't be fun. Niggas wouldn't be able to play with a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But nah, y'all gotta get it together. He was on top of the world. The keys to the league was in the palm of his hands, and it's just been all downhill the past few years, man. This was a year with expectations. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
They was there most of the year for the most part. Like at one point, they was top of the West. You got to get it together.
Got the coach fired. Dizzle, you still don't think he's gonna get traded?
I don't think so. I think they still got some pieces. They got a defensive player of the year. They got Desmond Bain. They got they got pieces. They got Zach Edey, who had a good rookie season. Get it done. Stay healthy.
See, my thing is, yeah, these dudes are good players, but like I think nowadays the term superstar and star get thrown around so much that if you look at the league, everybody is viewed as a star. Like, I won't call them Jags or anything like that, but like they a step above Jags. Like, yeah, Desmond Bain, he a good shooter. Okay, like, or Jared Jackson allegedly is a good defensive player. Like, okay, like,
man. Don't do that. He was defensive player of the year. What are you talking about?
It's good shooters everywhere. Luke Kennard, Mr. Ohio, and he out there doing shit.
You saw what a defensive player of the year did versus Bam in the Miami Heat. That's a defensive player of the year. You saw what a defensive player of the year in Draymond Green did to the Rockets. That's the defensive player of the year.
So do Memphis not got enough even at this point?
I don't necessarily. I won't say I won't say they ain't got enough. I just say that the players that they got ain't good enough. Like they just not like everybody's not good. Like you're an NBA player, but I don't view them as a threat. I don't view them as a threat at all.
They was 48 and 34 on the year. They was right there in that mix with the Timberwolves and the Clippers. Like they was right there.
Okay, so Ja's their best player, right?
Yeah.
Is Ja better than LeBron James?
Not a chance. We agree on this. Ja has to prove himself. Yes. But
there's a lot of players. There's a lot of players better than Ja. A lot. Yeah.
He need to prove himself. He was there.
If your best player isn't top 20 in the NBA, then you just not good enough.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Are you saying Ja's not top 20?
Is Ja top 20 in the West?
Ja's definitely top 20.
In the league or in the West?
I'm gonna say the league. He's an all-star.
Do we really want to play this game?
I
don't think Ja is the top 20 player in the NBA.
Oh goodness gracious. We're gonna have to list them out, man. We're gonna have to list them out.
Let's get it. Let's derail
the
whole. About to derail the whole series. Thanks a lot, man. So I'll just do the easy part. I'll go to the so obviously Shea, Giannis, Joker, Ant-Man, Tatum. That's 5, right?
Yep.
Steph, Bron, Donovan Mitchell,
Luca,
Oh yeah, duh.
AD.
Nah.
You don't think AD?
No,
Are you
no,
putting? Are you putting? It's your list. No, let's not get a sidetrack.
no. We're asking you. Hell yeah. And
80
you was
top 20. 80 top 20. 80 top 20. Let me stop
I ain't
playing.
even saying top 20. I'm just saying these are dudes that I think are better than Ja. So where we
Okay,
at?
okay.
How
What's
many
that,
is
8?
that, Killer?
That's 8.
That's 8. All right.
Giannis.
Oh yeah, we said Giannis.
Okay.
All right. Here's some questionables.
Kawhi.
The hater in me for Ja right now wants to say yes. But
I put Kawhi over Ja.
I'll put Brunson over Ja.
yeah,
I'll put
that's
Cat.
10.
I'll put Cat over Ja.
So Ja's top 20 is what it sounded like because we slowing down. Ja's in that list.
So no, this is my
Ja
all right.
enters at this point.
Cunningham.
Ja Red, yeah.
Not over
Yeah.
Cade. No.
Over Cade?
What Cade done? They the same. Don't let the Ja hate push Ja to the side
I'm asking
like
a
that.
question.
No.
So you say no.
He got a playoff win.
You
got a
about
playoff
to
win.
get your Pistons tickets revoked. You not welcome in the G no more.
Not
You not
yet.
welcome in the 313.
Cade had a great year, but Ja's in the West and was able to have his team in the mix in the West. I mean, it's a little tougher.
Cade got a playoff win.
The Goon?
I'm putting Ja over Cade.
I know you big on the Goon.
Who is the Goon?
Shagoon.
Oh,
Best player on the Rockets. The Goon.
Nah, Ja.
The Goon is cold.
I do like
The
Shagoon.
Goon is cold.
He's cold. He's cold. I like him. But nah, Ja Morant's in there, and he's top 20. And the Memphis Grizzlies need to be doing something at this point. He's
he
a
might
veteran.
be number 20.
Bencaro.
There's some KDs out there that didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say KD because I got KD slander, but I already know KD better than that. We at the 17 mark, buddy. We at the 17 mark.
He's number 20, if that.
Disrespect.
I'm just saying, he disrespecting himself. He doing this shit. Giving niggas the
Best celebration in the league right now. Best celebration in the league.
That shit fire.
That shit
fire. I'm not even gonna lie. I like it. I like that. I like the grenade. Haven't seen it though. Haven't seen it in 2 games.
Yeah.
And won't see it again until October.
So then let's get through the rest of these. So we had last night. I got home and I got a text while doing the prom that said this Denver Clippers game is crazy. So I made a point to watch House of Highlights and get a run back of what happened. And it looked like a huge run from the Clippers in the second half, 27-11 type of run, brought them back to tie game, close to the last little bit. And then we get the air ball / dunk for the win.
That was a pass.
And Denver.
That was a pass. Best passer in the league.
Denver gets it done 101-99. They are tied the series 2-2 with the Clippers. How we feeling about Denver's chances? Did you see the little scuffle with Gordon and all that? How you feeling about that game last night?
Big squabbles, man. That's one of the games I actually did get to see. Well, I saw the fourth quarter. I turned it on, and Denver was up. I was like, oh, they got it. And then the lead just kept shrinking, and then next thing I know, freaking Kawhi goes crazy, gets a yam and gets an and one, and they got the lead. I'm like, yo, these dudes is about to smoke it. Joker gets fouled. He misses both free throws or one of the free throws or whatever the case may be. And I was like, these dudes is really about to choke and smoke this game. But then that crazy ending happened, and I'm like, man, I don't know if this dunk is good or not. Like, I don't know. Like, the ball is through the rim, but it looks like his hand is still on the ball. But does your hand have to be gone off the ball once it's in the rim? Like, I don't know that rule.
Right.
Ultimately, they said the point is good, game time. Denver was about to be in a world of hurt. And I think this is one of those wins that could get them to the next round.
Yeah. Don't count the Nuggets out, even with a new coach. I mean, Jokic is doing everything. Jokic is literally doing everything, making substitutions. He's calling plays, like he's doing it all.
He got a James Harden slide now. See, he got a little 1-footer James Harden.
Yep.
Hail Mary. And then
that's the best series though.
Yeah, for sure. That Detroit Knicks one's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pistons for keeping it going.
Wrapping up last night, the Warriors and Rockets. Warriors lead the series 2-1 with a 104-93 win. Caught 0 of that one. But that hasn't been on my to-do list, that series. I've just been catching the highlights. I've definitely been watching this Nuggets one, Cavs, Lakers, and Bucks in Detroit. Those series. The Detroit Magic shit had me turned up the other night. So
yeah. Biggest thing from that game, I didn't catch a lot of it. I just caught pieces as we were flipping back through shows we was watching. But Draymond and Jalen Green got into it. And Draymond was like, "You got painted nails." I'm not a Draymond guy, but that shit was hilarious.
Oh, that's funny. Shit. Do the Rockets got a chance? What's going on, man? They 3 seed, 2 seed?
2 seed, no man.
2
the
seed.
Experience, man. Experience, dog.
Yeah, it's showing.
Rolling with the experience, bro.
Yeah. So then moving with today, we got
at
1 o'clock.
3:30. We got Lakers, man. I ain't been able to watch the games, and they've been bad without me. I'm tuning in today. I might order some popcorn. 3:30, man. Lakers is getting the dub in Minnesota. Luka, I don't want to hear nothing about no sickness. Get back on your regular diet. I don't know what's going on. You got to show up. You Luka. Don't do this right now. Can't do this right now. You are Luka. We got you in the top. Everybody got you in the top 5. Now's the time, man.
Yeah.
Now's the time. Y'all got the squad. LeBron playing great. Reeves, where you at? I need a signature Reeves game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Reeves is he's the second. He's the best third option in the NBA. That's what they was telling us.
It's time.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
I'm weak. Who is that?
That's D-Lo / Luka.
Oh God. That's funny.
I ain't gonna lie, Dizzle. I'm concerned. I'm highly concerned, bro. I think Minnesota got a little bounce in their step. They playing with them. Ant love the good competition. Ant's been talking his shit. That's a tech. That's a tech if I do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned. I will say that. I am concerned.
Who you got,
man? Tonight I got Minnesota.
Ooh, we going 3-1?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3-1, and LeBron had to do one of them things again.
Ooh.
I got Minnesota today.
Kev, who you got?
Well, one, I have the Lakers going to the finals. I have, a $5 bet that it's going to be the Lakers and Cavs in the finals. So I have to go with my money. have to root for my money. The biggest problem with the Lakers, man, is just they're letting Julius Randle cook their ass, man. Like, look, man, and McDaniels just cook them. Like, Ant, of course, Ant's gonna do what Ant does.
Yeah.
But you're letting Julius cook you, man. Julius turning back the hands of time like he playing at Kentucky again, man. So that's the biggest problem with me and them, man. I mean, Ant, I'm not overly concerned. Like, you might as well pencil in 30 for Ant. Like, all right, those points are gonna happen. You can't let Julius Randle and McDaniels combine for like 60 points, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win no games like that, man. And then Nas Reed didn't even have a big game last game.
Right.
So is this another one of those games where he hit 6 threes? Hey, we're gonna need
Lucas do. Lucas not having 2 bad games in a row. I might actually throw some money on him today.
Okay.
So out of the 4 games today, all 4 series are 2-1. I want to ask y'all how many of these 4 games go to 2-2? how many of these 4 games go to 3-1. We got Knicks, Pistons.
Tied up.
I think
Gonna
that
get
gets
tied
tied up. I'm with you on that.
I'm with you on that. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go Pistons. Detroit basketball.
We already said our Lakers ones. I got 3-1 Minnesota. Y'all got 2-2 Lakers.
Yeah.
Then we got Boston and the Magic. Magic got it done. A couple questionable calls, a couple incidents that just led to the really bad officiating. I mean, overall, that was ugly to watch, but Magic got it done. They down 2-1 today. Play Boston at 7. I think Boston humiliates them today, and it goes 3-1.
Damn. Yeah, I got
agree with that.
Boston winning as well. I think this is one of those games that Jaylen Brown's just says, "All right, Pablo, you had your game. Now it's time for you to score your points, but you to be super inefficient. You're gonna It's one of those Pablo games where it's like 5 of 28 type of games."
And then the nightcap, we got Pacers and Bucks. Fear the deer. I got the Bucks going 2-2.
I too have this happening. Now, Dame had an absolutely terrible game on Friday night, but ultimately the Bucks won. Shouts out to Gary Trent Jr. Saved their ass. Giannis doing what Giannis does. I really need this series to go to 7 games so I can go to Game 7 in Indy. That's going to be next Sunday, I believe. So I really need the Bucks to win this game, then lose, then win, so we get a Game 7 so I can go. Selfishly, that's why I want this to happen. Dame, you still my dude, but I really want to be in the building for Game 7.
2-2. Bucks get it done.
So we'll have to check back on that next week. Let's move on to some other NBA talk. 90 NBA players anonymously voted for the league's most overrated player. We all have the list. Number 1 most overrated player is Tyrese Halliburton. Do we agree?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree that he's the most overrated player in the NBA. No, I'm not a big Halliburton dude, but like overrated? Are you serious?
Right.
Like he got game for sure. Like we heard what the Sacramento Kings and all their players were saying. Hey man, we need a point guard. Well, your point guard is Indiana. Oh, you needed a point guard. You traded the other one, De'Aaron Fox. Oh, you need a point guard. Another one's playing with the Miami Heat with Mitchell. So like you had multiple point guards. You got rid of all of them. So no, Halliburton's definitely not overrated. I think he's properly rated.
I'm looking at this list though. This is pretty. They got it. They got Halliburton as the most overrated. Then they got Rudy Gobert, and then Trae Young. I don't know if I definitely don't like that one. And then Jimmy Butler and Bradley Beal as the top 5.
Now I know this guy has been injured, but that all plays a part in being called overrated. And Joel Embiid need to be up on that list. He need to be up on that list. He's super overrated.
I'm with you. Bro. The craziest part on here. There's 2 crazy parts. LeBron James' name is even on this list.
Right.
LeBron James overrated.
Above Kyle Kuzma, I might add.
They got Giannis on the list.
Crazy, more crazy talk. Like whoever these people are, they need to be kicked out the NBA. Whoever put LeBron James on this list as overrated or Giannis overrated, you should be kicked out the NBA. Kicked out the NBA today. Are you crazy?
I put the other.
Kuzma, I don't even think Kyle Kuzma should get on the list just because. Like you're not even worthy of being on an overrated list.
Can I ask one question? Because a year ago, this person would have been number 1 by a long shot, and he done faded into the black, and I don't know how. Where the fuck is Ben Simmons' name at? Because Ben Simmons is the.
He's not rated no more.
He on the Mount Rushmore of overrated.
He's not rated no more, bruh.
And also, I would add the other Mr. Ohio, Luke Kennard. That motherfucker just don't do much to be Mr. Ohio.
On the threes, bro. You saw what happened when he tried to put the ball on the ground the other day.
Yeah. So now we got to get to some of the heat of the day. We had a NFL draft that lasted from Thursday through Saturday. Interesting things happened. We had a bunch of players get picked, where you think they didn't or wouldn't get picked. And we had a particular player who spent 3 days waiting to get his name called and was supposed to be a top 10 projected pick not even a month ago. So let's talk about the NBA draft. Shedeur Sanders falls to the 5th round pick to the Browns. How do you feel about this? Is this Pops getting in the way? Is this too much limelight, too much noise? Like, what's going on?
It's everything. I've heard somebody explain it. It's everything. It's him being a little flashy. It's him running around in the backfield, 20-yard sacks. It's his dad. It's a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that athletic. He got a good arm, but all those other things in consideration, it's as simple as that. And then they also said that he was like a dog in the interviews. Was that not? I thought we saw that
I did
come
read.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read that they had a scheme or something they wanted him to kind of like prepare for prior to. He showed up like, man, fuck that. Y'all drafted me or what? It just seems a little cocky. That must be the money. Must have been playing too hard this week. Been playing too hard.
So rewinding to Thursday, one of the reasons I didn't go to bed until midnight, like 3 straight weeks in a row, was we were doing our draft show at the station. So we were streaming and we were on the air. So we did the entire first round. So got there at 7. We were on the air from 7 until midnight. Dog tired the next day, but it was fun. And when the Browns traded out of the 2nd pick, Justin, who's a Browns fan and plenty of Browns fans back home at the crib, like, man, what's going on? What they gonna do? They drafted defensive tackle out of Michigan. So they go back to number 5. It's like, all right, at number 5, they about to go ahead and draft Shedeur. And they don't do it there. So like, all right, then you're gonna go to the Saints because the Saints need a quarterback. Don't go to the Saints. It's like, well, shoot, obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're gonna draft him. Steelers go with the defensive tackle. And it's like, oh, he's out the first round. And then the Giants trade back into the first round. It's like, oh, he's gonna go to New York. That's big limelight for Shedeur. They go with Jackson Dart. I was like, oh, this nigga out the first round. And then, that's opening night on Thursday. So I'm like, all right, man, Browns gonna draft him with the first pick in the 2nd round. They don't do it again. I was like, all right, the Browns gonna draft him with the 4th pick in the 2nd round. They don't do it. I'm like, all right, the Steelers gonna draft him in the 2nd round. Oh, Steelers don't have a 2nd round pick. I was like, oh, he's not making it. I was like, I told the wife, I was like, oh yeah, this is a Saturday selection. It's like, you think? I was like, yeah. It's like, what people got to realize is, yeah, he didn't get drafted in the first round, but there's only 5 teams that would have needed a quarterback. So it's not like, hey, man, the Kansas City Chiefs passed on Shedeur. Why the hell would the Chiefs draft Shedeur? Why would the Bengals draft Shedeur? Why would the Buffalo Bills draft Shedeur? Why would the Baltimore Ravens draft Shedeur in the first round? They don't need him. They got a starting quarterback. Their quarterbacks are excellent. Like, we don't need a quarterback. So then the slide happens. And then so you get to a point where you like 4th, 5th round, like, hey, man, now you looked at as a backup. So you're on the table for everybody. And teams still passed up on him. But probably the craziest part was not only did he get drafted by the Browns in the 5th round, the Browns drafted a quarterback before him in Dylan Gabriel, who's like 5'9".
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that nigga. I don't watch college football, but I saw that nigga stats and his highlight reel. I'm like, this ain't it. This is not it.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel cold, but I mean, that's the college game, not the pro game. And when you 5'9", bruh.
Yeah, good luck throwing over these 6'6", 6'7" linemen. Good luck.
Yeah, you're not athletic like Russ used to be when he came out of college back in the day. But yeah, it was a wild time. What do y'all think about all the conspiracy theories that's floating around out there, man? What's up?
They all true.
I'm about to say some of them got a little bite, some of them don't. But it really just boils down to, I think, how he carried himself in these interviews, how he carried himself, like you said, wasn't a lot of teams that was eager to draft and pay somebody like that. So you draft him late, he got to earn his dollars now. So he gonna have to show and improve. Is what it boils down to. So
Yeah. No, I think it's true. I think it's a little bit of everything, and you're never bigger than the system. The league will try to humble you, but he definitely gotta use it as a motivation, man. Prove him wrong.
Yeah, for me, I look at it like, yes, me and the wife was talking about it. I was like, man, it's got to be the tape because we've got the Baltimore Ravens drafted a dude with R-word allegations from high school and then a separate R-word allegation in college that haven't been resolved. None of them been resolved, but they drafted him like in the second round. So when your talent is so much, they still draft you anyway. So there has to be something on tape that all these scouts are seeing that they don't like. So we can have Mel Kiper and Todd McShay and me and you say, oh, Shedeur should be first round. He dope. He this, he that. The actual people that want to win football games at any cost, drafting a dude with several R-word allegations attached to their name, they don't care because he can sack the quarterback. So if you can help a team win, they really don't care. So I think it's way bigger on what the tape shows and then all the other stuff combined on top of that. So you got some serious situations to figure out, man, because obviously the Browns, what they got, they drafted Dylan Gabriel, they drafted him, they got Kenny Pickett, they got Joe Flacco on the roster, obviously Deshaun Watson still on the roster. Like he's fighting to make the team, bro.
Oh yeah,
he's fighting to make the team. Like there's only like 53 guys on the NFL roster.
Right.
He's fighting to make the team. Like people think it's a foregone conclusion, like, oh, this is the quarterback of the future. They told you, hey man, we don't think you're really that good. So
yeah,
He'll be
man.
He'll be all right.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll definitely be all right.
He'll be all right. Somebody will pick him up. Somebody will pick him up. he got an opportunity to prove himself, which is what he was gonna have to do, regardless of if he was first round, second round. Like he gonna have to prove himself. He gonna get the chance to do so.
Yeah.
Whether it's preseason, hey. That's stupid.
So let's move on to some of our teams. Let's start with the Bengals. Bengals draft went pretty good, I would say. They got okay. They got a good edge rusher from Texas A&M, first round pick. They got a linebacker, second round from South Carolina. They got I like the lineman pickup from Georgia with Fairchild in the third round. And then from there, linebacker in the fourth, Barrett Carter from Clemson, Jalen Rivers from Miami, fifth round tackle. And then the last pick in the sixth round, running back Taj Brooks from Texas Tech.
I love it. Good for the Bengals. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did your thing.
NFL.com gave him a B- on the draft. I would probably agree with that.
What they give my Steelers?
Y'all are, I think you got an A. Let me look. Hold on. They had y'all down here with Philadelphia.
Look, man, why you looking at
you got an A. You got an A.
Yeah. Look, man, we lit. Not only lit because we got a defensive tackle in the first round to shore up that run defense, but we also got two Ohio State Buckeyes on the team. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Captain Jack Sawyer, part of Steeler Nation now. Will Howard, championship quarterback.
Might be a starter.
Might be. Let's roll, Big Will. Let's go. Hey,
that's funny.
Hey, I love the Buckeyes through and through, but there's nothing more than I love than seeing Buckeyes come to my favorite NFL team. Shoot, it was like 14 Ohio State players got drafted. Shoot, Emeka went in the first round. Donovan Jackson went in the first round. Josh Simmons went in the first round. Ty Hamilton. Shoot, third round they was killing it with Junkins going to the Browns. Travion, I forget where he ended up going. He went early in like the second round. Buckeyes killed it in the draft, man. And when you get players drafted, you know what that means? You get more players out of high school that want to come to Ohio State.
Yeah.
OH, baby. OH. Let's go. Let's go get another chip.
Dizzle, you got any team you want me to talk about?
Nah, man.
Black quarterbacks. And right
Yeah.
about now, all the teams got black quarterbacks.
Right.
Shout outs to Cam Ward. Shout outs to Cam Ward. He gonna be wearing the what's his name? Moon. He wearing the classic Moon #1 jersey, so he got to turn up in that. He can't turn that number down. So
Facts.
shout outs to him, man. What else? Travis Hunter going #2. I saw his girl making some good publicity. Gave him the rollie. You know,
With
so
his
she's
own
making
money.
her right. That's funny, but man.
I saw a bet they had somebody bet 10,000 to win 19,000 that Travis Hunter would take over 60 and a half seconds to go shake the commissioner's hand once his name was called.
That's a bet? You can bet that?
The video shows the guy sweating it because remember he started jogging through the hallway at about 35, 40 seconds. And they're like, whoa, slow down. But then he stopped in the mirror and fixed his hat. And that's what slowed it down enough for them to get their money. But I'm like, they bet on everything. That shit is
and
crazy.
then him doing the damn duck dance when he came out there. That I'm sure that added up like 3 seconds or something.
Hell yeah. So yeah, all around good draft. I'm excited to see some of these players, have they shot at it and wish them all the best.
Can I say something? 2 more things on the Shedeur situation.
Yeah.
One, I'm totally disgusted by ESPN on how their .coms and their social media played this game. They know like why people are watching, but when you're an organization like an ESPN, like we expect you to be doing the reporting. No offense to like these other like companies like the Jasmine brand or the Shade Room. They're there for the clicks and stuff like that and the rumors and the gossip and stuff like that. I'm at ESPN for the actual reporting of the news. Like you have your debate shows where you can do all that type of stuff, but the .com should basically just give you the information. It shouldn't be giving you player by player. Browns pass on Shedeur again and draft defensive tackle. Well, what about the defensive tackle that got drafted?
Yeah.
Oh, Steelers pass on Shedeur again, draft running back. Well, what about the running back's name? So they're there for the clicks. I think that's totally disgusting. I think that's foul. Secondly, Shedeur. Stay out of them Cleveland streets, bruh. Stay out of them Cleveland streets, bruh.
You think you getting prank calls now? You gonna get some prank calls up in the group.
That is disgusting as well, man. It's on site. It's on site, bruh. If I'm Shedeur Peoples and I ever see them, dog. If I'm one of Shedeur's like hanger on dudes, it's on site, bruh. It's on site when I see them dudes, for sure. And Shedeur, like all this stuff about the interview process, like I'm a person that believes in being yourself 100% of the time. I don't believe in code switching and everything like that. But with that being said, there's also consequences that come with that. So when you're yourself and you feel like, yeah, I don't have to do these things and I don't have to do that, there's consequences. So like when you're not prepared for, a job interview such as the NFL draft and they ask you to be prepared for those things, you want to be yourself and just come in there as is, you're going to pay the consequences. And that consequence left him in the 5th round, cost him millions of dollars.
Yeah. Definitely. And shout out to his brother, man, getting undrafted signed with Tampa Bay. We'll see how that goes too. So must be the money. The Sanders house ultimately had a good weekend. So
yeah.
Let's move on to some Big 3 talk, man. Looks like they got some new names coming in. You got the Dwight Howard and Kimber Washington next year. You gonna be their biggest year yet? I think so.
I think so, man. I've been following the Big 3. We went out to a game, I think the second year they was running the league. I don't even know what year it is at this point, but shout out to Ice Cube because they still got the originals. Joe Johnson still in the league. You got Jeff Teague that be playing in it now. Like it's got some players that literally just retired. Kemba Walker was overseas balling out, so he's still got fresh legs. But nah, Dwight Howard is probably their biggest name if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
How come none of these small guards they be talking crazy want no smoke with ISO Joe? The Jeff Tees and the mainly Jennings, Ty Lawson, all them niggas is bickering back and forth. Joe Johnson out there, y'all good, right? Y'all want some smoke? Joe get him motherfucker 12-0.
Yeah, they won't play smoke. Joe, because
Joe get these niggas 12 straight. Just You too
Back
little.
back downs, pull ups. Yeah.
Nobody wants that, dog. Joe can still go out there and get you 10 in the league, bro.
Yeah.
Easy work.
And then last thing I got for sports, man, we gotta send prayers out to UC commit Elijah Arenas, son of former NBA star Gilbert Arenas. Got into a fiery car crash in a cyber Tesla truck out in LA. Looks like he hit a fire hydrant or a tree or something that caused the truck to catch on fire, and then people tried to help, but they couldn't figure out how to open the doors. They couldn't figure out how to get in. They ended up having to break a window that was down and pull him out, and he was laying in a puddle of water. Sounded like they had him in a medically induced coma to try to control some things, so it sounded pretty serious. Just, man, when I heard that, man, it put a chill on me just thinking about, some of the players that I've, read or seen or know of that, had their careers cut short due to, accidental deaths or whatever. And it made me like, man, no, please, not this guy, because he's making noise. I've been watching him on YouTube, seeing a lot of his AAU highlights and stuff, and he up next, and I just don't want to see something like this ruin it. So definitely praying for a speedy and full recovery.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
They I know they came out, said he's doing better. I think that was as of yesterday or a couple of days ago. So hopefully he's, like you said, on that road to recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely, man. It just make you think about, like, we all jump in a car every single day. We to and from, we on the go. We go so many different places, like to and from work, so much that like we know the routes that we're not even thinking when we driving. We just like in a totally different world. But like it reminds you, man, like, hey man, you're not the only person out there on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody out at a truck driver or whomever, like had a long day and they fall asleep at the wheel, like you could be hit. So it's just like stay on your P's and Q's, stay alert, put the phone down, man. Put the phone down and stay alert, man. You never know what's going on around you.
Yes, sir. And that's it for sports.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, bruv.
Yes, sir.
Dizzo, what's popping in the world of entertainment? What's going down?
We got a quick Diddy update. I think we all knew this, but the Diddy and his team reject the plea deal and argue that he's a swinger. He's not a criminal, but just he's a little sexual.
Gotta have that. Gotta have that knock code. Let me in. Let me in.
Yeah. I mean, we knew this. He just freaky. He's freaky.
Hey.
Yeah. This brings us right into our next topic. I feel like right after we get off the pod, they're gonna come up with another update. But
I'm
time
on Twitter right now. I'm trying to stay up to speed, man.
Every
if
time
anything happens while we're reading, I'll definitely chime in.
Yeah, so on the last episode, we talked about Shannon Sharpe. We ended up getting audio of him talking about he gonna choke this little white woman. And yeah, they just keep coming, man. We got another allegation. Old allegations are popping up. It's looking bad for Shannon. He did come out with a statement saying he's temporarily stepping away from ESPN. He's saying that the relationship with the white woman was consensual and the allegations are false. He plans to focus on his family and return by the start of the NFL season. What y'all think?
One thing I'm curious about is all of these former athletes. I'm not putting them in Shannon Sharpe situation, but I'm saying they all have a voice now that 20 years ago, some of the OGs just fade to black. You don't hear from them. I ain't heard John Stark say it's nothing in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But you got these former players and former athletes that got YouTube channels and YouTube shows. They lose their main gig. They can still go talk their shit and do what they do on their own. So I'm curious to see in Shannon's situation, does ESPN bring him back? Does he still make noise, with his cognac, with his cognac interviews on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? So will there be a punishment from ESPN is kind of where I'm getting at, and I don't think so. I think they'll just wait and see what happens. If he goes to jail, of course he's out of here, but if not, these motherfuckers be bringing him back because it's clickbait. So, yeah.
Hey,
Bye, bruh. Bye, bruh. Like, this is Well, ESPN is owned by Disney. They owned by a mouse, bruh.
Yeah.
They are owned by a mouse. And I remember when the great Paul Pierce was playing cards and spades and dominoes and drinking
Having a good
and
old
having a
time.
good, safe time at home, I might add, with some lovely exotics. And they fired P Double. This nigga on here talking about, I might choke you in public. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing you. Bye, nigga.
And
Bye,
then
nigga.
they bringing up old interviews where he talking to people and talking about young chicks, and yeah, they digging deep into the archives. So
yeah, and it seemed like every day of the week, some new evidence come out. We still ain't seen the sex tape that's about to drop. That shit coming soon.
Hey, man, these old niggas that's like 55, 60 years old, man, that still want to be active in this world and mess with your girls and the young girls, I might add, they be like, they already talked about like the drugs that Diddy was on from, you know what I'm saying, the cocaine and stuff like that, but also, you know what I'm saying, Viagra in their system, you know, freaking Uncle Shay be talking about them spark pills. Maybe y'all shouldn't be taking those, bro. Maybe y'all should be on that. Maybe that's why you so freaking horny all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Now that I think about it, that he was on Fox Sports 1 with Skip Bayless and Joy Taylor, man. That's a freaky cast. They was on some I know they was on some shit.
Hey.
That's a freaky cast.
Yeah.
What else we got, man? Kendrick Lamar, man. Let me give a quick shout out to K. Dot. Going to go see him in June, so looking forward to that. Going to see him in Detroit.
Nice.
He got a lot of nominations, man, for the 2025 American Music Awards. He's up for 9 awards. We talk Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, with GNX, Song of the Year, Not Like Us, Collab of the Year, Luther featuring SZA, music video for Not Like Us, male hip hop artist, hip hop album, hip hop song. Like he's killing shit, man. Is this another year for Kendrick? Like is this gonna be another year of him dominating?
You walking away with 4 of them Jones. Minimum 4.
Yeah.
Minimum 4.
I'm hoping one of them is the favorite music video because I have a classmate. Shouts to my guy Kenny Taylor. He was the first AD in that music video. He's done a lot of big artist videos. And I'm talking like not the B class ones, the A class ones, and he stays pretty active with that. So I'm hoping he gets some accolades for his work.
So, dope.
Let to have him on here one day.
Indeed.
Yeah. Jeezy, he's going on tour. Y'all checking him out for the Motivation 101?
I got to holler at my plug. I got to holler at my plug. That's my guy. I would love to see Jeezy.
Big Snow.
One of my favorite artists growing up, and it just especially in the DJ capacity. When I was crunched on, I got 30 seconds left, and I don't know what I'm playing. I could go to type in Jeezy, and I could find something real quick. So that's one of my backup go-to artists when I'm in a crunch. So I would love just to see that show because I rock with Jeezy heavy.
It's gonna be in Cincinnati on September 5th. I'll see what I can do.
Hold on. How you get the? Come on.
Y'all stupid. Did y'all check out Kanye West's Twitch stream?
Nah, bro.
No. Yeah. Me neither. It only lasted 7 minutes before he was banned.
I read something this week where he said he should have had kids with Paris Hilton because he would have had way more hotels. I'm like, well, this boy's gone. And the other one I'm not gonna say because we all heard that one. So
he's a wild guy. He's a wild guy, dog. He's something special.
Yeah.
Last one for me, man. R. Kelly is now performing. He's performing over the jail phone, singing "Happy Birthday," man. Is this fire? You getting the you getting a call from R. Kelly?
Go ahead on, break them off with a little previews of the remix. Now, I'm not trying to be greedy.
I'm gonna need
we see where you stand.
I see, like The only thing I don't want, like, if we gotta get past this call is from the correctional, like we can't have all that in the recording. We gotta get to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. So I'm gonna need at least 2 or 3 songs if I'm paying for R. Kelly to sing over the phone. I'm gonna need you have to put on my mini concert.
I told the wife get ready for her birthday gift in July. I'm
You
putting
gonna
something
make the
on his
call?
books. I'm gonna make the
I'm
call.
weak.
Get him some honey buns and a pack of
Butter
smokes,
butter
nigga.
rolls.
A pack of Newports. Man, sing for my girl, Kels.
Hell yeah. Now, I have been seeing too. I've seen those where like the celebrities do the little videos where you can reach out to the celebrity and they'll give you, your mom a birthday shout out. And,
Yeah, the cameo joints.
Yeah, I've seen like Said the Entertainer do that, and Morgan Freeman and some other actors and stuff. So why not get your bag, get some of that commissary taken care of, Kills. Why not?
Indeed.
That's it for me, man.
All right, man. Just 2 quick hitters before we slide up out of here. Atlanta Airport are hiking up parking rates starting May 1st. Hourly fees will be, oh my gosh, tripling, and daily maximum storing $30. $30 a day at Atlanta Airport. The biggest airport, the most busiest airport, $30 a day. And I'm so glad I don't live in the A.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Uber. Just go ahead, Uber, because you gonna be spending more money trying to park.
Yeah, imagine you go on like a 5-day vacation.
Yeah, that's 3 dinners, 2 dinners. You paying and parking. One thing too that I read that's shocking, like Atlanta Airport doing that, but LA is getting ready for 2 big sporting events. One being the Olympics in 2028. I think they got like a FIFA something coming up as well, but they are building a train service that will take you to the airport, and you don't have to park your car there. It'll take you around, kind of like Atlanta and some of the other cities. But they're building like to get people to leave their car at home and ride the shuttle to the airport type shit. So
damn, it sound futuristic. In
Yeah,
the sky, they build it up in the air.
They say it looks just like Batman when they got the little town with the train shit going on. They said it was just like that. So they're trying to make that for the amount of people that are coming to the Olympics in 2028. So
crazy work. I know like people they're gonna be renting Airbnbs in Vegas and then traveling down to LA for the Olympics as well, man. So yeah, Olympics is gonna be crazy out there in LA. Video game update. Jizzle, can we get your perspective, please?
Yeah, man. So we make it to the playoffs, first round. We gotta go up against TCU, man. And I feel like at this point we've gone back and forth. If I beat you in the regular season, you beat me in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It just alternates. So we've had some good battles, and you took me down out of the first round. Still a little salty about it. But damn, what happened with you, man? I thought you was going to the chip. Your game was a close game. Y'all was right there. It was going back and forth. Like, oh, they got a classic going on.
Bruh. So rewinding. Shouts out to North Carolina. Him and I play basically every year in the playoffs. I was joking with him, like, man, I'm an honorary member of the ACC because I play my brother every year because they're our rival and they're in the ACC, and it seems like I play him every year in the playoffs. So I was able to slay that dragon. I was able to slay Dizzle, who's a 4-time champion. Was able to slay North Carolina, a 3-time champion. So I'm going into this game versus Pitt, who got smoked in the Natty last year, but also has won the national championship. So I was like, man, this road to this chip is crazy, but like I was thinking
that.
I was like, I can do this, dude. I can do this. Just stick with the game plan, because like the biggest problem with me is I abandon trying to run. Like, I have to be able to run. I'm a balanced player. I don't like just to throw the ball all the time. Like, I don't like doing that. This nigga shut my run game completely down. And in the third quarter, he had the ball the entire third quarter, all 5 minutes. So, ultimately, I get a pick 6, tie the game up. It's 21-21. Force a fumble on the kickoff. I got the ball, like, at the 20. Like, I'm like, we are good. We are good. We're good here to at least get a field goal, take the lead, see what happens from there. I run one of my favorite plays, and I threw it, pick 6 the other way. Now I'm down 28-21. It's 3 minutes to go. I miss a
Pressure
touchdown. I miss a touchdown, wide open pass. I was like, fuck it. Like, dude just had the ball for 5 straight minutes. If I punt it, it's over. It's 4th and 12. We hit an 80-yard touchdown. It's 28-28. 3 minutes to go. I was like, nigga, get one stop. He converts 2 4th downs, bro. Milks it all the way down, kicks the walk-off field goal, goes on to the national championship. He ends up beating Arizona State to claim his second natty, and niggas is devastated. Nigga, I'm devastated, bro.
So who won? Who was it?
Dude, he lives in Hawaii.
But what's his team?
Pitt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't heard too much Pitt talk in this last, 2
He got
months.
2 of them things.
He got 2 of them things, bro.
You gotta get you one, Cam. Come on,
man. Listen, it ain't.
I
like
thought
I'm
this was a year.
trying, nigga.
Yeah, now he's killing. He's killing.
I'm trying, bro. I truly am, man. Like
I'm trying to pop some champagne with you, man. I'm trying to pop some champagne.
Like, bruh, like, and so this is a nitpick. This is a very nitpick. But niggas that pause the game after big plays, I think they should be hung up and stoned.
Making adjustments.
Nah, nigga. If you pause it, nigga, you need to call timeout, nigga. Like
that's what he doing. He done got his nerves worked up.
Come on, nigga.
He taking a personal timeout.
Yeah, a personal timeout. But no, all jokes aside, he won fair and square. He won. I don't like it, but he won. And I mean, shit, we up against it. It's basically May, nigga. New game come out in July, nigga. We got probably 1 season left for sure. And
everybody that's in this league is buying the new game. I hope you know that.
I know, but I want one now. I want one now, bro.
You're saying okay.
You want to get
you're
one
saying
on
your
this
time,
switch.
Your time is dwindling, sir.
Yeah,
I think I want one more, so I don't know where you're getting your one. This next year for me is gonna be solid. I got a couple 5 stars. I got 2 years at this program to where I could build up. I redshirted one of my guys just to put him on ice for next year. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the off season.
My biggest problem, like I'm gonna stop doing this as well. I probably shouldn't say. I try new stuff in the first half, and if it works, I'll keep doing it. And then if it doesn't work, I'll go back to my old shit in the second half. And that's what happened to me versus Pitt, because he had like 2 big ass fucking touchdowns. Like I was like, oh yeah, that defense is not working. Let's get that up out of here. But no, all jokes aside, the nigga real good. Like it's a lot of dudes in there that's real good. Obviously, you're good. North Carolina's real good. Arizona State's real good. Pitt is real good. We just building, man. We just trying to get there, man. We trying to get us one before it's all said and done, dog. And I'm feeling very LeBron-esque.
You about to jump shit?
No, never. No. I feel like
taking my talents to Madden.
Right. No, I hate Madden. No, I feel like, hey man, the dudes I'm losing to, like, all right, man, I feel like if y'all like say y'all was like at a level 10, I was like at a level 4 when we started. Like I feel like, all right, they at a 10, I'm like at an 8. So you should be able to win these games when you at a level 8 versus a level 10. Like I still think y'all better than me, but I was like, all right, on this given day, if I play my cards right, I can make sure I can get a dub.
Yeah.
And
that makes perfect sense too, because now I think about it, I remember when you had the itch of like, I gotta get me a PlayStation. It's coming. And then you got the PlayStation and you dove in like it was 97 all over again. And it's like that's what most people do when they in they shit. Like that's what I did with a golf club. I played golf young. I stopped for a while. I grabbed the golf club again. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be nice. Like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. So you've gone through the stages.
Yeah.
You're here now. I'm rooting for you.
Man. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. No excuses, man. Like we like in year like 10, 11 or some shit like that. Like the rush should be off by now. I should be hoisting some shit by now, man.
Yeah.
I guess I should take solace in that. Like I'm not getting blown out.
Nah, you right there, man. You right there. Like you said, you beat the two leading champions, and then you barely lost to the nigga that won it.
And I got to. So I don't wear my watch or my phone with me when I'm gaming because I'm easily distracted. I close the door, hit the lights, we lock in. And I on one of his many pauses during the game, I looked at my phone, got a text from Brother Dizzle, lock you in. Got a text from my brother like, you got this. So it's good to have folks rooting for you from the outside looking in once their time is all up and stuff like that, man. But
I was definitely rooting for you to beat North Carolina. Most definitely. Stop that nigga from getting chip number 4.
That's all he was saying on the chat. He was like, I got to tie Dizzle. I was like, if I tie Dizzle this year, we probably get one more in, then I can break him and get 5.
Stop that nigga now.
Oh man, good times. Well, there it is, another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash,
DJ Killer Kev,
hey Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Go Cavs.
You know it.